guys, welcome back to my channel, and right now I'm going to react to RM from BTS's new solo album, his first solo album, Indigo! All the anticipation leading up to this, how he described it as the last archive of his 20s. I'm just ready to get right into this, like no more talking. I am here for RM. I'm just so ready to be enlightened by him and like what he has with this project. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Oh my gosh. So the very first song is Yoon with Erykah Badu. Like, Erykah Badu, the queen of neo soul. I did grow up being like kind of musically inclined to her, so we're just gonna get right into it. I'm already hearing like the neo soul.
lifestyle. 내 나의 자리는 경계선의 파이프라인. 야는 춤을 춰. You keep the silence for you do some.
He has to show Erykah Badu. Oh my gosh. Classic Erykah. It's a cruel world, but this gon' be more part. 'Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. I wanna be human. Now you can feel my madness. 그는 말했지만 먼저 사람이 되라. 예술에서 왜라. What it did with the techniques, what it did with the skills, what it did with all the words in your lyrics that you can feel. 난 단순히 너니 이곳에 살아서 흘러 permanently. 이 모든 경계 위에 선 자들에게 반드시 보내야만 했던 나의 밤을 걷는 장체를 뿌린 그 위에 실을 쓴 내 사선을 오갔던 생과 당신이 마신 내 이 땅에 남긴 것들에게 나 없이 do something now. Yeah, yeah. You be a human till the death of you now. It's a cruel world, but it's gonna be more part. 'Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. 그렇게까지 못해. 그렇게 하고 싶은데 그러려면 세계를 들어가야지. 그러면 나는 그렇게 하고 싶은데 왜 안 되는 거야? 근데 죽을 때까지. I wonder if the person talking was the artist Yoon Hyung Kun. I did see somewhere that Yoon could be like a reference to like Yoon Hyung Kun because like his name is spelled like that. Namjoon, he admires his art, so I wonder if that was him speaking. Like I said, as the song first started, like I could already hear the neo soul. I can literally hear Erykah's voice on there. The fact that I've known about her and listened to her music since I was little, and the fact that she's collaborating with someone else who I love and admire and appreciate and cherish, just like both my worlds just coming together. He also said, I want to be a human before I do some art. Beauty is true sadness, and then welcome to my madness. It's not RM if he doesn't get philosophical and analytical. That's just the first song, and it starts like that, so I don't know what else we're gonna get from this album, but you already know, like, I'm really, really excited. A good opener, like, very easygoing. You got the queen of neo soul. Like, this is going to go down in my history as the most wild card collaboration that I never saw coming, but I love this. Like, I just love seeing black artists in general, but a black artist like Erykah Badu collaborate with someone like RM. Like, I love it. Okay, this next song is Still Life with Anderson .Paak. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Yo, what? Yeah. Let's
but I'm rolling. Just live now, don't fall it. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 날 고쳐. 이미 높네, cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시, 넌 가버렸고 미래는 모르네. 두 갈래 길에서 숨 고르네. 벗어나고 싶어 이 캔버스에 담하게 live every time. 24/7, you're ready, I'm on time. 난 그저 오늘을 살아 일본을 좀 아직까지 좋아해.
Yeah, the beat is very Anderson .Paak here.
Day's my day one, brother. Baby, 난 돈으로 시간을 벌어. 걔네 조롱은 기도. Trendsetter, I'm a friend better. 시상해줄 정도의 going getter. 결국 네가 원하는 대로 되지 않았지. 바른 거 달리 너무 잘 살아내는 내 뜻대로. 내는 하나대로. 그만 타탄대로.
The switch up cadence.
What's that? You don't know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, bro. It's gonna be what's gonna be, bro.
Yeah. Like kind of groovy R&B with a mix of like maybe not alternative hip hop, but like not like your average hip hop. I don't know if it was like a bass line, but whatever that instrument was in the beginning, yeah, I automatically thought of Silk Sonic. So I wonder if he collaborated with Anderson .Paak while they were in Vegas, because I know some of the members went to one of Silk Sonic's shows while they were in Vegas. He played drums for them in their video to celebrate their 9 years together. Yeah, I wonder if he collaborated with him back then. Like they got in the studio together, like side by side. A good transition from Yoon with Erykah Badu to Still Life with Anderson .Paak. We all know how much of a performer Anderson .Paak is. It just adds to the coolness of him. The cadence that he had on here, I wonder if like he's going to play with cadences like throughout this album. He's done that so many times in the past, like not just with solo work but with BTS, of course. This next song is All Day with Tableau. I think Tableau's a K-hip hop artist.
Okay. 요즘 광고는 똑같아. 일단은 즐겨라 내 맘대로. 멋진 옷을 입은 멋진 춤추는 I don't care. 아직 그런 놈들이 더 두께요. 사실 몸은 아무것도 아니야. 막 믿어 무지 그래 내가 날
Off the bat.
꺼져 이 뭉치는 디아그레름 사색이 필요해. 너도 한낱쯤 별빛을 버린 묻혀진 뭔가 찾고 있다는 Honey it tastes like me. Okay, okay, okay. I dig it all day. Send it all day.
The addition of instruments, like other layers.
Get your ass off the bench, start warming up. We gotta fight when they say behave. I'ma be okay.
We got dynamite in our DNA? Is that what you said?
You feel me? I'm fighting all day. Get out of my way.
I like this part of the song. Okay, I just remembered. Okay, Tableau is from Epic High. I completely forgot about that. Either Tableau said it or RM or Suga. One of them revealed that I think when they were all like underground rappers, they all like knew each other and even kind of hung out sometimes like in the past. It's almost kind of like coming full circle. One, I've looked up to you and now you're on one of my songs. So yeah, it's just like a full circle friendship moment. It was kind of reminiscent of the previous song, but just with a different approach, like more up-tempo, like I'll say that. The way how he just went with the cadence off the bat, he did not lose his skills. He did not lose his cadence. He did not lose that energy and delivery throughout all these years. Like, it's still here. That's what he said on that song. Tablo, he had a good cadence too. He did say a little bit of English every now and then. Knowing that he's friends with RM and that he finally got to do a song with him after so many years. Like I said, it's a big full circle friendship moment. The next song is Forgetful, but instead of an E, it's an underscore. And this is with Kim Namjoon.
One, two. 어제 일을 친구해줘 난 오늘도 잘 모르는데 어제 나를 친구해줘 왜 기억하지 못하려 해요 내 친구들 생각이 참 많아요 내 메모리가 모자라요 수많은 가시들과 맛이들로 스스로 마취해가요 yeah, yeah.
The whistle. It's probably him whistling too, right? So like a higher, sweeter tone with her voice. Their voices together. A guitar ballad. There's another instrument there too. I don't know what it's called. Is it like one of those like boxes that like you play or like hit like the sides? That instrument with the guitar and then their voices. This rich but calm melody. The rich and deepness of RM's voice and then the higher, sweeter tone with Kim Namjoon's voice, and then when you put them together, melodic heaven. I like hearing Namjoon sing like that because it's just so soothing and a warm embrace. Imagine somebody talking to you like that and they're just like hugging you at the same time. I would feel so comfortable, like protected, everything's gonna be okay. Like I said, like their voices, it was a good mashup. Okay, this next song is Closer with Paul Blanco and Mahalia.
I feel the most of the night time, yeah. Me never on your timeline, yeah. Don't cease, baby, don't wait for it. Wanna knock you up on my side, but you run away like a fish, yeah. I keep you right next to me, only just in my dream. Babe, why you showed up here in my life like this? You said no God, no.
I get a feeling sometimes that I can't get close enough to you. I feel it most in the under your skin. Closer than we've ever been. Maybe closer than we've ever been.
Oh, her voice.
Set a time, don't wait for you and I make our lips lock, baby. And once again you made me misplace my pride, baby. The same thing all over again. And I could buy
His voice on this beat Like that part of the beat.
Please leave your message after the beep.
I'm loving this melody. Stay where you are. I don't know if it's Mahalia or Mahalia. My apologies if I'm mispronouncing her name. She says like, I want to be like under your skin. Like I want to be closer to you. RM, he says, why'd you show up in my life like this? Like I want to keep you locked by my side. And then like I'm losing my grip. It's just like a breakup song or something like that. Reminiscing on a relationship that was however long ago and thinking about that, and you miss like that person's touch. The melody to that song, I'm looking forward to listening to this song with headphones because I really need to hear the beat and the melody, especially like that one part during Paul Blanco's part. I felt like some sort of like hitting sound. The way he was rapping, like it went with that sound. The overall melody, like it just sounded almost kind of reminiscent of R&B, maybe in 2000s, with maybe like a little bit of 2010s R&B, probably some R&B up today. I look forward to reading the lyrics too, because the way how they're talking about our relationship, just want to be closer with that person again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The next song is Change Part 2.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Things change, people change, everything change. Love change, friends change, everyone change. Yeah, it is no strange. That's the world believe. I loved you once, fool me once, and fool me twice. Shame on you, yeah, shame on me. Think of me wanting more. They say you can't fix someone. Since you got one fits you right. My enemies and let it go. I won't dare for
What is this part of the beat?
it's strange, I know the fall. Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah.
Okay, some piano.
Love change, friends change, everyone change. Yeah. You gotta admit it. Don't you get it still? Not you can't love someone like I do. That's all I can say. Yeah.
You can't love someone like I do. That's very interesting though, because like I feel like when it comes to love, when we don't love the same people and we don't love the same people the same way. You can't love someone like I do. So, I mean, whatever he was referring to, how that person loves is different from how he loves. I might need to go back and listen and read what he's saying. That one part of the beat that was kind of like this EDM mixed with rock distortion, I was like, what is going on? I did have some predictions that this was going to be a part 2 of Change, like the song he had with Wale a few years ago. It's definitely not a part 2 of that. A very interesting approach. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check who produced the song, just like something that I'm not used to. But no, I mean, it was a good song regardless though. It was good. This next song is Lonely. The guitar.
So many dreams
his voice. Not exactly country, but I feel like it wasn't really too R&B. He's saying that he's lonely, and the fact that this is one of the only songs where it's just him, and the fact that this is a song called Lonely emphasizes like the loneliness. Okay, so the fact that Closer, Change Part 2, and Lonely are all together, like just back to back, it does sound like a turn of events with this album. I'm not reading any lyrics right now with these songs, like I'm just listening to them and appreciating what is given to me right now. Going through life, you're definitely gonna, one, develop friendships, and then if it comes down to it, on the other end of the spectrum, you're going to lose friendships. Whatever relationships he's had in his life where he just had to unfortunately let that person go, or he hasn't seen whoever in a while, he probably did ponder on that. Or it could just be you are with people, you know, like your friends, your colleagues, who you associate yourself with. Like, you can still feel lonely. So maybe it's not from like a relationship perspective, talking about himself, like, I'm just lonely. Next song is Hectic with Cold. Cold is a K-R&B artist. I've heard a couple songs from him in the past. His voice here? It's like some audio filter on his voice? Or auto? I'm liking it though, I'm really liking it. Yeah, this beat and what he's doing with his voice here, really good. Was that a trumpet in the background? Or a saxophone? I'm really liking their voices on this song. Oh my gosh. Okay, switch up. We still love and hate this city. We still love and hate this city. Alright, so when I read the lyrics, I feel like it's just gonna talk about how hectic, not just RM, but how hectic Cold's life is too. You know, life is just so hectic and I have no control over life. The way how it sounded, especially with both of their voices, I mean, but it's out of our control and we just kind of have to go with it pretty much. Oh my gosh, like that melody again, I don't know if there's like some audio filter or some auto tune like on both their voices, but it worked well with the beat. I mean, even without auto tune, like it's already this warm tone with the both of them. Okay, that's another song I'm gonna be looking forward to when it comes to listening to it with headphones, because that I could already imagine like this earworm and like it getting stuck in my head. We're at the last song now, which is number 2 with Park Ji-yoon. I'm skipping Wildflower because I already did my reaction to that, so you can go check that out.
그대 여전은 뒤돌아보지 마. 그 맘은 파도다 지난 눕혀도 이젠 네가 널 지켜 죽인 기억 뒤에
Her voice is pretty.
남은 삶들은 다해 슬프냐
그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 어느 길이 떠나세요. 이제 네 말을 옳지 않아. I smile that I hate, gotta prove myself that I hate the one that I hate. 그저 인정이고 부든 통 비어있었단 거 끝없이 물어내. 그냥 흘러도 되는 거야. 속하고 싶지 않던데 속해도 되는 거야. Oh, 영원할 것 같은 melody I'll be forever babe. 그런 네랑 믿었던 그 모든 사고 영겁처럼 믿었던 그 모든 밤도 최선을
그 맘은 파도다 지난 뒤에 우주 한마디리 널 괴롭혀 또 지켜
Oh, the guitar in the back.
그대여 너는 뒤돌아보지 마.
이 남은 삶들은
병처럼 나
최선을 난 다해 슬프냐
So no looking back, no looking back.
No looking back. Don't look back.
이제 네가 널 지켜줄 거야.
Ending it on a more, I mean, not entirely slow, it wasn't a ballad, but definitely more of the slow but going into mid-tempo. It's titled number 2, and you know how BTS always talk about like the second chapter of their career. This song with Namjoon, he's looking towards the second chapter of his life. Just like with Forgetful with Kim Namjoon, the contrast between their voice, RM's like deeper, lower, husky voice, and then you have Park Ji-yoon who has a very pretty voice, you know, a lot higher. It's a very good contrast. I liked how it sounded because you could tell that this is like coming towards the end of the album. In my journey with just K-pop in general, I've recognized that ballads on K-pop albums are always the last song or one of the last songs. It just represents that, okay, we're coming to a close now. Like we're closing the curtains. This is the end, people. Like how about do the curtain call, do the bow, we're out. Something that you could listen to while drinking coffee or taking a walk, trying to find, you know, your zen. He also said, I smile, and I think he said, knowing that I don't have to prove myself. A good way to end it. A 29 going on 30-year-old man, he does not have to prove himself to anybody anymore. Like, he's proved time and time again who he is. You know, he's living life on his own accord and at his own pace. He doesn't need anybody to tell him how to live his life, okay? He's a grown man. Get off his back. Yeah, all in all, that was a great way to end the album. Yeah, this album definitely did what Namjoon intended it to be. On the cover of the album, it says, use it while taking a walk, a shower, drive, coffee break, work, dance, read a book, when flowers bloom or fall. Yes, he released it during the winter. I really do feel like any time of the year. Like, you can play any song from this album, or even just go to track 1 and let the whole album play. That's how, like, the overall mood of the album feels, to me at least. You can listen to the song anytime. RM, I can tell he definitely did his due diligence in terms of creating an album like this, like getting the people that he himself wanted to be on this album. I'm still shaken by Erykah Badu. Like, what? Like, you got Erykah Badu on your album? Erykah Badu, Anderson .Paak, Tableau, Kim Sawol, Paul Blanco, Mahalia, Cold, Eugene, and Park Ji-yoon. They all accompanied their voices with the melodies of this album. Like, definitely like a good job to them, and definitely good work on RM, because like he had a vision and he was set on it, definitely on a mission to get these people on the album. So yeah, definitely good for him. Everything that he's been through in terms of being in the 20s, you know, be it high moments or low moments, he's proved time and time again that I am a human being. My personality is what you get. I have grown from when I was 20 all the way to now. The leader of a group that became one of the most popular and successful groups ever. I've put out solo work every now and then, literally toured the world, sold out everything from theaters to arenas to stadiums with the group that I'm in. I've made a lot of mistakes, but that does not make me any less of a human. Yes, people may try to discredit me and try to downgrade everything I've done because of who I am as a person and what my status is, and just what I've done like in the past in terms of not making the wisest choices. I'm not ashamed of it at all. Really looking forward to reading the lyrics, because I know it's going to be very insightful. He's gonna let us into his world like he usually does. Lyrics are gonna be on this album that are going to stick with me forever. This album is going to be my hot chocolate during the winter. It's going to be my allergy medicine during the spring. Not that I have allergies like that in the first place, but you know what I'm getting at. My icy drink during the summertime, my AC during the summertime, and it's going to be my sweatshirt hoodie during the fall. That's what's going on around here with me when it comes to this album and just RM and as a whole. I say this pretty much all the time when it comes to him, but I will never get tired of saying it. Nobody knows how much I love this man, how much I admire this man, how much I respect this man, how much I appreciate this man, how much I cherish this man, and how grateful I am that this man is existing and walking on this earth. You hear him speak, you listen to him, and then you just nod your head and go like, you're right, or you get it, you get it. So grateful for him. I love him. I'm happy and proud that we finally got to hear another project from him, and hopefully he's proud of this. I just felt so calm listening to it, and that's just what his songs do. Like, you feel calm, comforted by his voice and his words, get like this different outlook on life. Great album overall. I think I'm gonna conclude it here. It's out and we finally get to enjoy it. If you stayed here until the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you like this album reaction, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below your favorite songs or your favorite lines from this album, what your favorite feature was even, and your overall thoughts. On that note, I'm out. Bye!